Hey y'all, it's the girl Lady J, and welcome to my channel, The Southern Lounge Room, where I bring you the updates of female rap and urban news. So before I get into the tea, child, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my little channel to help me grow, and turn on and post notifications so you don't miss a sip of the tea, and lounge with me on Instagram and Twitter at Lady J Lounge Room. Now, the first topic I need to get into today is Miss Leray being dragged once again for her raps and performance. And this time, she was performing at the Rolling Loud concert in Miami over the weekend. And child, people was not here for her performance or her rap skills, okay? So check out some of these tweets from Black Twitter who ain't go hold nothing back, child, because they ain't got no chill. One Twitter user saying this: "Man, that Leray performance was so awkward." Another user saying, "Bro, Leray got to the end of her set and asked the crowd if we wanted her to freestyle. I've never heard such a large group of people respond, nah, so fast." And then another user said, "Y'all gotta leave Leray alone, yo. I'm sure she just want to exist in peace." Another user saying this: "Leray always want to try to dance her way out of a situation." Child, like I said, a mess. And then finally, one Twitter user saying this: "Rolling Loud was standing there like GTA pedestrians watching Leray rap." Twitter. Y'all remind me of my family at the cookie, okay? Just messy, okay? So this is what I have to say about Leray, in my most opinion, because the girl get dragged for her rapping skills literally every other week. And her having a dead reaction from a crowd certainly is not nothing new, because she was complaining and crying on Twitter not even 2 months ago about this same thing, and Queen Onika had to step in and give her some words of encouragement. But y'all can't be mad at her and come for her, okay? Because y'all the same ones who hyped this girl up. Y'all hyped up No More Parties. Y'all hyped up what she got, Big Purr, okay, and whatever else she put out on TikTok. So y'all the same ones who let these kind of artists into the game and into the hip-hop industry. So I don't understand why people get mad and switching up on her now. She ain't doing nothing new, okay? She doing what she always been doing since she became hot. So, I must say this. I'm not a fan, and it's not because I don't like her sound. Like I said, I liked it when Deja did it. I just feel as if she's not humble, and I feel like she talks a lot of cap when it comes to her music, because it ain't hitting like that, at least for me. Her stage presence could definitely use some tweaking. I'm not feeling it, okay? And then she has to twerk every 10 seconds. I never met a real rapper who twerks as much as Leray. I mean, every now and again, okay. But when you performing and when you freestyling at ciphers at that, I think, I can't get into that. I think she's the first to twerk at a cypher. That's what got me. Like, she was twerking at her XXL cypher. I mean, by all means, get your coins by your own means, because you're going to get them. I understand that. But come on now. Like, really? But no, didn't Sweetie mention something about artist boot camp or something like that her team is doing for her? I think Leray honestly needs the same thing. And it's not just her. It's plenty of these up-and-coming artists. City Girls is one of them. And not just, them. But like I'm saying, it's plenty of them. So besides all that, y'all know Koi did have something to say for the haters. Per usual, I say quote-unquote haters, because, anyone who disagrees these days is a hater. Okay, so she said this: "Just want to say thank you for all the love I get. I'm so loved by so many people. It blocks out the hate. You love me, I love you forever." Well, Koi, where was the love at last night? Because it sure was not a Rolling Loud, baby. I saw the audience. It was a dead audience. They was a dead crowd. They act like they was asked to do the mannequin challenge or something. But needless to say, Koi had more to say. She went on to say this: "Album coming in September." And then she followed that up with, "It's about over 100 artists who performed on that lineup, and all people want to do is eat up my cack. LOL, gotta love this ish for real. I got good problems." Well, baby, if you call being the most remembered artist out of over 100 for your bad performance, allegedly, I don't think that's a good problem to have. But, I digress. Get in your bag. Nevertheless, I think Koi just needs a little artist development, like I say, and she needs to humble herself a little bit. Allegedly, in my opinion, she would probably be okay. She's already light-skinned, which is a big advantage, okay? That's one reason why she was pushed so heavy, like many other artists are these days, all right? Say what you want, argue with your mama. That's a big reason what is working to her advantage into why she's being pushed. Meanwhile, Ivorian Doll, Dreezy, Age Dog, Cash Doll, and Amaretta are still doing things to get from being underground to mainstream. Speaking of Amaretta, child, I caught her little shady tweet of Miss Leray getting dragged. Amaretta said this: "I be wanting to take up for folks, but shit, don't nobody ever take up for me." And that's true. No one put Amaretta on, and she out here independent, grinding, and perfecting her craft. But, I mean, she did collab with Asian Doll recently, so I can't say that. But I caught that shade. Like I say, I catch the tea, I catch all shade. At the same time, what she's saying is true, and I like Amaretta. I've been following her since 2017. She hungry, she humble, she independent, and she's in her bag. But anyways, these rappers want their peers to support them, but they really can't do the same in return. Again, I digress. Now, moving on to the next topic. I want to talk about how Twitter and the fans at the Rolling Loud concert claimed that City Girl JT snatched the mic back from Saucy Santana, who they had invited to briefly perform his walk song on stage during a performance. Check this out. Now, fans called City Girl JT out and claimed that she was being rude, and even if she did offer for him to come on stage and perform, it was still his song, and she could have done it in a little bit of a different manner. Now, City Girl JT did come forward and try to shut down any rude rumors by saying, "No, I was rushed to get my mic back from the DJ because our set was getting cut. Don't do that. I would never. I gave him my mic to perform and was excited." Now, although I already suspected they had a limited time slot like all musicians do, especially when there's over 100 performing at a concert, I do think for her image and publicity, which is already a little rocky, it would have been better if she did not snatch it, because argue with your mama, she did kind of snatch that mic back. But instead, she could have playfully or casually asked for the mic back since she was being watched at a freaking concert, all right? And everybody already kind of sees JT allegedly as being problematic. So when it comes to the City Girls, that is anyways, especially since she chooses to be attached to a certain little man, okay? But she claims she ain't snatching, and Saucy didn't appear to feel any type of way, so I guess I'm gonna believe her. But the crowd was definitely into Saucy's little performance before she did snatch his little mic away. So I guess we're gonna have to move on to the next topic, child. Let me know what y'all think below. So the last topic I want to get into is none other than Queen Onika making history. So if you guys don't know, there is a list that has made its rounds on the internet that is of the top selling hip hop artists of all time currently, and Nicki Minaj is not only number 6, but she is also the only woman on that list. And we don't even know if this has been updated, but this is as of now, since her naysayers be so quick to say nobody be streaming her music. This is pure sales, and Onika been selling before streaming era anyway, period. Get that understood. Now, why people so quick to talk about number ones? Let's talk about streams. Let's talk about pure sales. Let's talk about real numbers, okay? And Forbes just also announced today that something we've been knew, which is that Nicki Minaj is the most successful female rapper of all time. But, you know, what a big surprise. Where's Kim at? And I love Kim, but where's she at? Okay, so she is also, Nicki Minaj, she is also the most streamed female artist in YouTube history, according to the Rap God, which is a stats blog on Twitter. And she also has over 100 Billboard entries. And recently, Nicki did, numbers with the Whole Lot of Money remix with Bia, which is number 16 on Billboard with no music video, need I add. Okay, so you know everybody these days be dropping visuals when they drop their songs, all right? But this song did not have no video, no visuals, so this is all from streams from the fans. Also, for those who don't know, Bia released a project back in December of 2020 called For Certain, which was a bop, by the way, but it didn't chart on Billboard, that is, until her Whole Lot of Money remix with Nicki. Because keep in mind, though Bia been popping and been talented, not too many people really knew who she was. People couldn't even connect the dots to her being the same girl who was on Russ's Best on Earth song. She didn't even have 1 million followers on IG. Hell, people like Mariah Messy Lynn had more followers than her, okay? But her project For Certain charted number 64 last week for the first time, and it was also her first time with the project charting on Billboard, period. And of course, Bia took to IG to say this: "Thank you, Nicki. All my friends that had a hand in For Certain, we make this project out of love, and you don't even know how amazing it feels to see this happen at Nicki Minaj WTF. Somebody wake me up. Or matter of fact, don't. Just keep streaming. I love you. Hashtag Whole Lot of Money remix." And I must say this. This is all from the power of a Nicki Minaj feature, okay? The Barbs do not play because they are that fan base, and Nicki is that girl. We saw the power of a Nicki Minaj feature with, Hot Girl Summer when Nicki hopped on that, and we saw the same thing when she helped propel Doja Cat's Say So to number 1. So it is safe to say that a Nicki Minaj feature is quite a big deal, which is why I believe she is so hesitant to collab with certain female artists, because many have a habit of using her for clout and wash their hands with her afterwards. Megan. But anyways, B seems very genuine, and hopefully it'll stay that way. Anywho, y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on all this below. What do you think about Coi Leray's Rolling Loud performance? What are your thoughts on City Girl JT snatching that mic from Saucy Santana? And what are your thoughts on the impact of Queen Onika? I look forward to reading your thoughts below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to help me grow, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss a sip of the tea. And while you're here, go ahead and lounge with me on Instagram and Twitter by hitting those follow buttons for @LadyJ Lounge Room. I'll lounge with you soon. Bye for now, fam.